Hi everybody, I am SS the Showstopper and I'm coming to you from the Devil Advocate channel. Today is the 17th of October in the year of our Lord 2022. Okay, it's the third time I got it right. Now, before I get into it, I see a lot of persons have been saying repeatedly about they're not following my channel or they're not going to subscribe because of the name and all of these kind of things. And I've explained it so many times, it's just so exhausting. Because if you look through my videos, there will be something that you can learn from. You understand me? I'm an eye-opener, as I said before. You understand me? A lot of people also need to know what the definition of what devil means. It's as an individual. You understand? So I think that people need to read a little bit more and explore, and then you will get the full understanding of who I am and what my channel represents. It's no different from a person who name himself prophet or God or great man at the same time. They are being linked to murders, they're being linked to killing, they're living a contrary, life. But at the same time, I name my channel Devil Advocate. And might I add that these people always have a lot of followers, they always have a lot of supporters, and these things. Nobody's saying that, okay, I'm not going to follow a person named Prophet or God, and he's been linked to murders. No, people are supporting them. So what's the difference? I name my channel Devil Advocate channel. And but yet my messages are always positive, they're always wholesome. Then if you look throughout my channel, there's nothing negative in it or anything to mar or to taint the image of anyone. You understand me? So I think people need to read, as I said, and explore a little bit more, and then you get a full understanding of what I'm about and what my channel is all about. But with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so today I want to talk about social media sensation Pretty Done. Pretty done, pretty done, pretty done, pretty done. When I was a little girl, there's a Jamaican saying. I don't know if a lot of Jamaicans know it, and it goes by if cow no know him behind tan, you know go swallow a seed. If cow no know him behind tan, you know go swallow a seed, which means that if you don't know the consequences of certain things, do not put yourself in harm's way, or do not take that risk if you don't know the consequences or you're not prepared to deal with the consequences of it. You have been on the internet for years, and you have been going at it after people, one person after the other, from entertainers to well-known figures, other social media sensation, artists, politicians, and stuff like that. And I don't know if anyone has ever cautioned you or anyone have ever spoken to you, but I think I'm not too bright. But I think hindsight is saying that you should be very, very careful. Be very careful. I noticed that you made a remarks about, you did a video and you made a remarks, because I do watch your videos, I'm not gonna lie, I watch some of your videos, and I noticed that you made a remark about Yaksta, artist Yaksta, and then you turn around and you make an apology about it and stuff like that. A lot of persons out there did not get a call or get a message or got a letter. Someone messaged you and you went out and you made an apology. There are persons out there who did not get a call, who did not get a message. You're also going after politicians. You're also saying these things about the Prime Minister. And I don't have a problem with you voicing or venting your frustration or speaking on behalf of a lot of persons, because you have a wider platform. But the manner in which you are going about it cannot be right. Can't be right. At some point you have to take a step back and look within yourself. You are going after very powerful people. You are making scathing remarks, derogatory remarks. You are going after the Prime Minister. And while I said a lot of times that you have said a lot of things and there are some truth to it, but when you go about it in a malicious way, you are creating problems for yourself. You are not unreachable. Be very careful. There's a saying also, a word to the wise is sufficient. A word to the wise is sufficient. Now, as I said, I don't have a problem with you voicing your opinion or giving your 2 cents about things or even venting your frustration on others' behalf. because we all have a voice and we all need to use it. We all supposed to be using our voices to make things clear and let things be known, especially if we have a platform that others don't. But at the end of the day, you have to be very careful. You have to be cautious about the things that you're saying and the way you go about saying it. There's a politician, there's a vlogger. I won't say their name. I won't say their name. There is a vlogger out there who used to go after politicians. And that vlogger went after a particular politician. That vlogger got a call. And from that day, that was the last time that vlogger made any remark about that politician. Some people are lucky enough to get a call. Some people are lucky enough to get a message. You might not be. Be careful. Be careful. I know that you might not care. I know there's some wits to you, so I won't come at you like that, because I know there's some wits to you wherein you may listen, you may take heed. You understand me? I don't know if your mother is speaking to you, your mother has spoke to you, or your wife, because I get to understand you're married, or your wife has spoke to you and let you know that you should tone down, you should do this, you should do that. But I think whoever it is that's telling you or have spoken to you before about it, I think you need to take their advice. I think you need to take their advice. Be ye very careful, Pretty Don. Be careful. You are making some serious remarks and allegations about people, and everyone is not the same. This is high times. We're living in a world where it's open season on anyone. Not that it's a good thing, not that it's a great thing, not that I'm supporting any ills, especially in the black community, of which I've spoken about it. I need to do a whole topic on it. I do not want you to become one. There are very dangerous people out there. There are also people in position of power that are extremely dangerous. They are very dangerous. You have to be careful. You have to tread lightly. The things that you are saying, you can go ahead and say it, but the manner, as I said, in which you are saying it, it's extremely disastrous. You cannot be continuing. And I know it's funny and people like to laugh, but listen, if you're on a platform and you have 90,000+ followers, because you keep saying the road to 100K, which means that you have 90,000+ followers, be the leader. Do not allow these people to chime in and to support you, and because those same persons that clap up and support you, when it's time, or should anything happen to you, or you find yourself in any legal predicament or legal woes where you have to find a litigator, they're going to clap you down. The same persons, nobody else, the same persons are going to be the one to clap you down. So you have to be careful. Lead, do not allow them to lead you, because those yes people will, like, they sit down and they will like the amusement, they will like the cheer on, they will like the mockery, they will like you saying these kind of things about people. They will support it and they will say, yes, go there, yes, that's so true and stuff. But at the end of the day, when certain things hit the fan, you are going to be in your problem alone. You are going to be in your problem alone. It will be good if you get support from somebody. You understand me? But who wants to go through all of that? There's Tasha K, who, the famous vlogger Tasha K, was going in on Cardi B, and Cardi B asked her several times to remove the video of saying that she had herpes and stuff, and Tasha refused to do it. Not only that, she continued going after her and her children. Now Tasha K is facing, is in a situation where she has to find $4 million to give Cardi B. 4 million, and she continued to troll. She was even still trolling. She asked for a motion. She filed a motion for them to block it until she filed an appeal. The judge said, no, they want the money. They want the money. They want the 4 million. They want the 4 million. There's also Nosy Ho, one vlogger, but anybody who names themselves Nosy Ho, that alone tells you that person could never be of any form of purity. But she names herself Nosy Ho and stuff like that, and she has been going after Nicki Minaj, and she has said some very vile things. I don't know how someone can sit with a camera in front of their face and say certain things about a child, about a baby. Even if you're coming for Nicki Minaj herself, but to say things about a little baby, it's a scary. It's scary. These people are scary. You understand me? And she's find herself. She's in hot water because Nicki Minaj is going to sue her. Nicki Minaj is filing a lawsuit against Nosy Ho. You have to be careful. Tasha K doesn't have 4 million. I mean, she has a lot of businesses and they're doing well. Maybe it amount to 1 million. Her house doesn't value $1 million. She has moved to Africa because she married an African. She's transferring money in people's name and all these things not to pay. But at high times it's going to catch up on her. You don't want to find yourself in that predicament because no matter how great or how good you pretend that you wake up with sunshine, you still have that big, big monster hanging over your head. So come on, I think you need to think twice. I think you need to please think carefully. I know you can, there are ways you can do this, there are ways that you can do this because obviously you are portraying the image or the character of a comedian. So there are ways that you can do it without it being malicious or seem malicious. There are ways you can do it. You have to be careful. It's high times. And I'm only saying this because out of respect. Notice that I approach you different from the way I approach Miss Kitty. Because Miss Kitty claims and always boasts about education. She's the type of person to boast about education and shoving it in people's face. So when she's doing these kind of things and making people feel less of themselves because they do not have a tertiary education or they do not have CXCs, she is trying to make people, as I said, feel very bad about themselves or feel underaccomplished. You understand me? So she knows better. That's the difference. I'm saying it to you on a different tone because you may or may not know better, or you probably believe that because you have a lot of persons supporting what you're saying, it makes it okay. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You have to think twice. You have to think twice about how you're delivering your message. The delivery is extremely poor. You're making flippant comments about situations regarding politics, regarding politicians and these things, about artists, and it can't continue. You have to stop or something is going to stop you. I am serious as a judge because other people seem to be laughing and egging it on. People seem to be laughing and egging it on and nobody's saying to you that, okay, please let me be cautious. Let me take a few steps back. Let me not come out as harsh as how let me retract. Let me think about, because no, I realize somebody called you or send you a message. That's why you made an apology about RTC Axta. You understand me? We know that you got a call. But at the same time, you don't want to be getting called. Like I said, there are certain people out there that did not get a call. They did not get a call or get a message. They got something though, but it wasn't a call or a message. And I'm not putting you in a position where you should feel fearful. I'm putting you in a position where you should be cautious. You should think twice. Because this is high times. The world is an extremely dangerous place for anyone. And, we don't want to know that another vlogger, every minute you see there's another artist that has lost his or her life. You don't want to be in a position wherein someone go and take you because of the things that you are saying or the way how you're delivering your messages. As I said, there are people out there that are very powerful and they're extremely dangerous people. So you have to be careful. And I know you do have your supporters. I think some of them need to caution and say, okay, tread lightly, or tread lightly. Think about what you're saying first before you say it. Like I said, I don't know if your mother said it. I don't know if your family member or your wife has said it to you, but I think any one of them who have said it to you, I think it's time you listen to them. It's time you listen to them. Because you have spoken some truth, but because it's in such a vulgar way and it's in such an attacking way and stuff like that, and it's facetious at times, it makes it taints the message that you're trying to deliver. So it makes you wonder if you're actually being serious or you're actually speaking the truth. We don't know which angle to take you from. So you have to be extremely serious. You have to be extremely cautious, I said, about how you are going forward with your videos. Okay, that's all I have to say about it. Thank you so much for your time. May God bless you. And I will see you again on the Devil Advocates channel. God bless you.